All right, so I have a bit of a conundrum. Welcome back, by the way, folks. It is the middle of July. Actually, it's August in real life. We have mowed the grass. These I saved for hay. And over here, I have my silage bales, as we saw last time, all neat and orderly. I'm excited because there's a new pack coming out with what was it? Was it with the straw harvest / hoses thing? They've got that new baler that like it can turn sideways. Like it's a, what do you call it? A self-propelled baler. I'm not sure when that's coming out, but we've seen it. FarmSim did a whole bunch of like preview videos showing like the new logging map that's coming out. I think it's Verdstein is the name of the company, but there's a DLC coming that's going to have. It's not the straw harvest one. It's going to have a little tractor or little self-propelled baler, big self-propelled baler that does round bales, and that's pretty cool. I don't think we're going to end up getting it for this farm, but it would be helpful on the hills if you could actually, because you can, if you're going this way, like up a hill, and the bale's going to roll down the hill, when you dump it off, you can actually turn sideways and dump it and then continue on so it doesn't roll. So that thing is pretty neat, but I don't know that I'm going to buy it for this farm because I don't think it wraps either, so it's just a baler. But somebody else mentioned there is a baler, and I have to look for it, that will actually dump it side, like it lays it down sideways. So like when it comes out, it wraps it and then it sets it sideways as it puts it down, so that the bales are on their ends rather, so that they don't roll away. However, that in real life is not compatible with the Anderson. In the game it'll work, but in real life it would not. I'm thinking I need to bring more silage down here since we have. Oh, we did already. There it is. Okay. Now, the big problem that I have right now, and it's a simple, stupid problem, not a huge deal, but I realized when this farm came with a slurry pit, and I put my cow pen in, and we've talked about this before, but just to reiterate, I've got slurry in my cow pen, and I've got slurry in this. And so I need to empty this out and get rid of it, and we'll get some money back for that, and also get some a little bit more room on our farm, maybe for something else, or another shed or something. But we need to move that out and get that emptied. So I think this afternoon. My conundrum is I still have all those bales on the field, so we might do some tonight and some tomorrow, quote unquote. Is this not working? I left my track IR plugged in. Ooh. What the? So there is no in-cab view today. Sorry, guys. So we're going to run down to the shop and rent a Slurry Wagon. And we're going to put that to use and put slurry down on the one field, and then we'll wait overnight, and then we'll grab some more slurry. Actually, you know what? This would be better just to wait till tomorrow. Now that I think about it, there's our weed, by the way. I don't want to do it tonight because then I'll have to pay for 2 days worth of rental. So usual head awful. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward time then, get to tomorrow, and put the boogie down. I mean slurry. We're going to lay down the slurry, put that yucky goodness in the dirt. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. I want to wake up at 7. Yeah, it's August, so we can get up early and the sun will be up. Ta-da! 7 a.m. and the sun is up. My wife is singing a song, one I'm not familiar with. Oh, is there? She says a line about 7 a.m. How does it go? It's the brush her hair song, right? Yeah. I have to admit, I really, really hate to admit this. I freaking love that movie. That is a great movie. I mean, there's so much like funny stuff in it, and like it's not. It is a princess movie, but it's done just right. Wow. Wow. My wife just called me a princess. I mean, I can be. I'm a diva, that's for sure. uh, if things aren't the way that I want them, I'm like, ew. That goes for all like food. You're cute. I've got it. I have a dream.
I have a dream.
No, not that's ABBA. I was singing the song from Tangled. All right. I need to find
A new wife?
a new. No, I'm happy with you. For the time being. That wasn't funny. Let's go ahead and. Oh, did you cry? Let's see. That's going to be really big for our hills, but it'll get done fast. How much does this hold? 18 m squared. That means, or m cubed. That means nothing to me. That really means nothing at all. These are some really big. Whoa. Really?
What? I thought it was quiet enough so you wouldn't eat.
No, it's not.
Well, screw you then.
Screw you then. All right, we'll take this. This was about the right size for the. And that works good. And let's go ahead and lease that. $4,000. That's okay. Eventually, we're gonna buy one of these. They're expensive though. $77,000. That is like mega expensive. That is a big piece of equipment. Dang. I brought my big tractor thinking, oh yeah. That's big. So, there's Kubota ads. They've done this on all the maps. There's Kubota ads everywhere. Love the new Kubota pack, by the way. I'm real happy with Giants, except for the logging thing. I mean, I'm definitely going to do it. Like, we're going to have a map where we do logging, and I'm just. Is it farm sim or is it log sim? Is it is this a lumber simulator? Because I don't know. But I mean, I know lumber is a bit. Look at it, we got all that product down there. I know lumber is a big part of like a lot of people like it. It's a pretty popular part of the game. I'd say a good half the people or less like it, but that's still a decent amount of people. Like 50% of the people like it. I personally don't enjoy it myself, but mostly because I'm not good at manipulating the wood. I always end up dropping it all over the place, and it doesn't go where I want it to go, and it takes a long time, and the equipment's expensive, blah, 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 whine some more. And so, that's where I'm at on it. But other people do. I have a lot of friends that enjoy it and are looking forward to it. So I'm interested that they decided to like just throw us all like, okay, so in 15 they had the logging going on, right? And that was cool. That was kind of like a new thing that was introduced into the game. And when they came out with their DLC, they did Sosnovka. And on Sosnovka, they really had a lot of logging stuff. They had the train that would take the logs, and they gave us some new logging equipment. So that was kind of a neat, like. But in this one, they've just all it is, at least from what I can see, from the promo video that they've shown us, is it's just a map of logging. Like it doesn't look there's any farming going on at all. Oh no, is there no way to tell where I've been? It doesn't really differentiate colors, does it? That's kind of, I mean, I can see it a little bit, but might be easier to do it like right after the grass is mowed. That kind of stinks. It's taken us like 2 years to get to this point. Actually, this is our second year. I think we're in our second year. So I don't think we're going to make enough slurry to do both fields every year like this. But I might as well. I prefer this to rolling for sure. And unfortunately, the rolling is, it just takes a really long time to get done. So. But I can't roll the other field now. Now that we've gotten to stage 1 growth, if I roll it, it'll push it back to stage nothing. So I want to watch that. But oh, I can actually see the differentiation now. I apologize for all the background noise. My wife and daughter think that the recording studio is a great place to hang out and talk. So.
Excuse me, this is my office.
Oh, this is your office too now?
Like, me and the puppies live in here.
Oh, yeah, and the puppies, too. The puppies, they'll start barking. The good news is I can see where I've been. I was thinking I wouldn't be able to, but coming up the hill here, we can see the other opposing slurry line. Now, here's a problem. We're going to end up covering the whole field here and not. I'll just have to do this sections separately. So this is where having the precision farming DLC would come in and help, because we could then see exactly where we need to go and where we've been without, what do you call it, overspraying or whatever. What do you call that? When you spray over areas that you've already done. Overspray, right? Yeah. Double spray. But the good news is I think we're going to empty this out, so that's good. We also need to check, I didn't check the milk levels. We need to see if milk needs to go down to our dairy, because we have a full load waiting down there, it looks like. Milk, yeah, we got enough milk to go down. Yay. Oops. What's the matter? Milk can sit, I think when you have fresh milk, I could be wrong about this, but I think you actually do have some time before it has to be I'm just telling you what I know. I'm pretty sure milk is it has a shelf life when you first milk it. I don't think it has to be refrigerated right away. Because it has to be pasteurized if you're gonna. I think. Let me think about this. Pasteurization kills the bacteria. Read about it. Look it up. I don't think they refrigerate milk right away, like, because it's like cream. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. I don't know. Maybe they do.
You can't leave it like on a farm for months.
Well, no, not for months, but like the trucks that deliver it in like the big milk tankers, they're not refrigerated.
Yeah.
No, they're not. Those big milk trucks that have the tank on the back where they put the milk, those aren't refrigerated. No. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they're not. You have to look it up. Look it up. My wife's going to look up some relevant information to the stream. Well, to the video. So, yes. Yeah, we need to talk about that. Maybe, I don't know, yeah. Anyway. Ugh. I'm stuck. Yeah, like how soon after milking does milk have to be refrigerated? Well, just look it up. Like, ask. Ask. Oh my God. Ask Siri. She'll know. I'm overlapping. All right. Comes out the udder. Yeah. And then what? Slow information. Our information gathering sources are slow. Hi, Pee Wee.
Okay, so you have to give the cows quality cow care to ensure the best quality.
Best quality milk comes from quality cow care, which means TMR and love. You milk the moo cow. No one asked you. Then what?
The milk's then collected in
The milk is then collected in a vat.
it does. It gets cooled straight away. Even on that.
Even on, oh wow, puppies. Even on the farm, the milk gets cooled right away. Okay.
Milk must be hang on.
Milk must be. Okay, so within the 2 hours of the completion of milking, it must be cooled to 38 degrees. Okay, wow. Okay, so that stops the bacteria from growing. And then what? Then they pasteurize it.
No, when it gets transported,
Okay, so it's cold when it goes in, and then the trailer's insulated, so it keeps it, and it's stainless steel. Yes. So then, people that buy raw milk, what about that? Because they're same delivery methods, but they just don't pasteurize it. Okay. We did raw milk for a while, and it was great. It was expensive. Okay. Right, because they want it as white as possible. And milk is not always actually white. Sometimes it's discolored a little bit. But we humans are not used to drinking it like that. We like everything sterilized. I do too. I actually really, it's like cream, yeah. Really? Oh, we had a friend that one time, do you remember, you don't remember the Vasakis probably, do you? They had cows, and they had chocolate milk made from raw milk. Oh,
Okay.
it was so good.
From the time the milk leaves the farm,
Yes.
it has to be on the shelf within 48 hours.
Has to be like on the store shelf?
Yes.
Whoa. So she's saying that from the time that it's milked,
That's from the time the cow's milked.
from the time the cow's milked to the time it's on the shelf, it's less than 48 hours. That's crazy fast. Ugh, I'm never going to make it up this hill. I guess I have to, though. I'm going to waste so much slurry. Turn it off. We're going to slurry coming down the hill, because otherwise I'm going to use the whole tank going up like 10 inches. Come on. That is full speed right there, folks. 330 horsepower, pulling a 150 horsepower requirement trailer. Stella is. Yeah, so for those of you that have been following the series, we were talking about our dog having puppies. And she has popped 4 weeks ago, and we have 3 weeks ago. We have 8 Cocker Spaniel Dalmatian puppies. And we are keeping 2 of them and selling the rest. They are really freaking cute. It's funny how quickly they start being doggy. Like the first week, they're just like their little. Oh, she's gonna go potty on that. That's good. They're the first week or so. What would you say? They're like pretty, just like little peanuts, like little sleeping sausages. Yeah, they don't really do much. And then like the second week, they start sort of looking around, but they're still pretty quiet. And then at the end of week 3, no, week 3. Oh, okay. All right. You're right. At the end of week 2, they go crazy and they just become puppies all of a sudden. They run around, they growl at each other, they bark at each other, they wag their tails, they eat puppy pads. Yeah, they tear stuff up. They play. It's really cute. Like all of a sudden they're just getting into everything. It's a little unnerving. Man, we got quite a chore log for today. This might be a couple episodes because we've got. Come on, Philip. I've got to do. We got to mow this. This is ready to harvest. I want to see how much. We're just doing it for straw, so I don't care about the harvest itself. And then we need to deliver the milk. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff ready for delivery down at our factory. So let's check our little milk facility where we've made cheese and whatever. No, it's out of material. But we have butters and cheese are being made. Butters. You guys making fun of me?
No, we're making fun of Bella and Stella.
Okay, good. Beller and Stellar. My English wife. I need to see how far along. These are probably not ready yet. I think they're probably going to be ready, tomorrow or later. I'm hoping to see the puppies are. I'm hoping these are ready later this evening. The big dog just stepped on the little dog, or she launched her. Fermenting 63%. Yeah, so that's going to be a while, which sucks because I need to get them off the field. I don't want to rent this for 2 days, but. Oh, the silo's empty. Okay, good. Okay, so quickly we need to sell that before it starts filling up again. So let's go into. I'm going to get this tractor out of here and just double check it real quick and make sure this is empty. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go into the build menu. Build. Construction. And I'm going to demolish this. $31,000. Yes. Okay. Boom. All right. And so we've gotten rid of that. And do we want to build something there? If we have something that's worth building that's small, these are all expensive. Do we have a silo on this barn, our farm? Barn farm. I don't really need a silo, but I'm just thinking if we do expand, maybe I'll just leave that blank for now and we will put a silo down. Like, one of these if we decide to go into crops. Containers, I don't need any of that stuff. Okay, cool. So that's that. So we got that slurry tank emptied and no longer needed. And I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. And we're just going to park it till later today. Once again, what my hope is that we'll get enough, our silage will ferment enough that we can sell it. That's what I'm hoping. So there's that. All right, so let's go ahead and get the milk trailer. So this is our next chore. Take our milk down. Where do I get the milk from? Okay, over here. That lamppost is awkward. You're awkward. Your face is awkward. I'm going to get in trouble. Oh, I'm getting a dirty look. Oh, I said the wrong thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, this just...
Wow.
just
Love you too.
you deserve that because you were being mean. Painting. We're going to put in this pavement here.
I get bullied.
I know.
Like white abuse.
I know, but you do ask for it. I mean, let's be honest.
Asked to be bullied.
You do. I know. It's a hard lot, this life. There we go. Enzo driveways always are a little wider than the beginning or the middle. But this way we can pull through when we get our milk, and I don't feel bad about running my lawn over.
You should.
I should. Well, no, I'm saying I won't because I should. Regardless, you should. And let's see if I turn this here. That's kind of cool, though. It kept the tracks, which I like. Good. Let's see how that looks in person. That looks good. No, it's like a little road. That's fine. Thanks again, dear. All right. Delivery of milk. Meh. See, my fear is if I wait one more day to do the slurry on that field, I don't think the grass will be fully grown by. We're going to get one more mow out of that grass, which stinks. I screwed it up. I kept waiting for it to grow taller because it looked like it needed to, and it never did. It just stayed. So, for whatever reason, that's the way the grass looks, and I have to figure that one out. Now, one thing I'd like to buy is a little forklift for down here. The forklifts are a lot better than the telehandler for this kind of stuff. World's most spoiled puppy. All right. So we've added the milk back. I'm going to actually, I think there's a little bit more left. So we're going to grab that and bring it down. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so anyway, I'm happy with the new DLCs that are coming out. I'm a little curious about the log one just because it seems like a pretty big risk that you're going to alienate half the people with that one. Like I myself, I'm not real, like I said, I'm not real excited about it, but I'm willing to try it. It looks like they added some new industries into, my guess from the video, they had a picture of a boat being built. And I'm thinking that that is going to be, yes, this is almost 2,000 liters. That's going to be a new factory. So if you deliver wood to the factory and maybe some other products, you probably have to deliver like fabric, and then you'll sell sailboats. You'll manufacture and sell. I bet you that's coming. That's, to me, that's what that seemed like they were trying to tell. And then we also have the Straw Harvest and Pumps and Hoses DLC coming out. I think it's expensive, and I think people are angry about it. Personally, you have to keep in mind that it's not Giants that are selling it. Now, people are mad for different reasons. Some people are mad because they thought that it should be part of the season pass, and why did I pay for a season pass if I don't get everything for free? But once again, that is because it's not Giants that's making this, it's somebody else. So you're basically getting third-party software. What do they call that? Yeah, third-party software. So it's a DLC, but it's third-party, so it's not part of the DLC suite. Yes, dear. Okay. But then people are upset because then it's like, well, they're showing favoritism to modders. Like some modders, most modders have to do it for free, and then all of a sudden these guys get it paid for. But I'm pretty sure the modders that are making this are a company and not like just people that do it for free and for fun. But it's actually a company that designs mods for pay. Like they make DLCs for other. If I'm not mistaken, because originally Straw Harvest was released by Aerosoft, and Aerosoft, if you guys have seen them, they make airplanes for Flight Sim and for all the other flights, like all the different airplane sims out there. They make DLCs for different trucking games, and so they were trying out Farm Sim, and they started Straw Harvest. And so I'm not sure, but I mean, obviously it's still Straw Harvest, so I would think that it's the same people that, but I don't know that for sure. So, but people are upset by that because it's like, well, then you're showing favoritism to that mod company, and I see that. Because other people do it for free, and then all of a sudden these guys are getting paid to do it. But anyway, the whole point is, I don't have a problem with people making great content for Farm Sim. If they want to charge for it, that's their business. I don't understand why people get so upset by it personally. If I'm going to work on something super hard, right, and I'll have to probably pay for this one too because since it's not a Giants thing, I don't think I'll get it for free. So I guess I'm just saying, like, I don't have a problem with it. If you work hard on something and you get paid for it, good for you. Just because other people want to do it for free, that's their business. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why people get upset, but they do. To me, it's just, whatever. That's capitalism and entrepreneurialism. Hey, I make a product, I make it good, and I'd like to charge for it. Okay, well, if no one buys it, then that tells you didn't make a good product, and if lots of people buy it, that means you did a good job. If you want to give it away for free, that's up to you. Don't forget, Straw Harvest was free for 2019, so they did let it go for a while, but it seems like it's free again. You're just paying for the pumps and hoses part. And I frankly don't care about pumps and hoses. To me, I'm not into, like, this is the first slurry I've done actually on a farm in a long time. Since 22. I haven't done any slurry in 22. So now I got cows and I'm going to be doing slurry, but that's, this is the first time I've done it. So it's been, what, almost a year? Well, 9 months. Anyway, those are just my thoughts. I can't believe I just did that. I just knocked the tongue into the... How am I going to get that? Will it connect? Yeah, all right. After all that straightening, I did that. Ugh. Okay. Not perfect, but... All right, so let's go ahead and grab this. And... I was hoping to unfold the lower ones, not those. The front one, I mean. There we go. All right, so she's up and she's mowing. What? Straw. I'm mowing wheat or oats. My wife's looking at me cross-eyed like, what are you doing? Did you know you could do that? Yeah. I found that out by mistake. Someone might have someone might have told me. If you're the person that told me, then I apologize. I thought I did this by mistake, but I'm thinking somebody, maybe Osa told me that you can actually mow the straw. You better rescue the other pup, because it sounds like she's being squished. The only issue I'm having right now is it's mixing in the grass. Oh, I never put the low. Dang it. I never put the front mower down. Awful. I'm bad at mowing. I made a mess. That. Try not to mix the grass in. That was full brakes. That did not work as planned. Seems to be doing okay at making the straw that I wanted. Now, I'm just curious. I don't know that we might have to do another field with this. Like, I might have to tear up one of my grass fields and do this also, because I feel like I'm not getting enough. But we'll see how many bales this makes. And once again, I'm curious. I don't think, and I could be wrong about this, which I usually am, I don't think that fertilization affects your straw yield. I think it only affects the crop yield, but I could be wrong about that. I'd be interested to see what one of the Giants programmers says about that. Like, no, it really does, or no, we don't model that. So that worked out perfectly. I aimed perfectly. And so with moments of mowing, we have a ton of straw. Well, not really. We have a plethora. We have a small collection. So let's go ahead and grab our baler. So it's been a busy day already, and it's only 7:30 in the morning. And once again, I apologize for not doing a video on this for a while. We've just been busy with life, and it is summer after all. But I've also been having a lot of fun on my on the Freuling farm. So all right, let's get some straw. I'm imagining 10 bales probably, maybe less, but maybe more. We'll see. It depends on how densely it's packed. No, not how. Thanks, honey. Big joke. All right. Yeah, it could be less. Maybe like 3 bales? There's one. Get some grass in there. There's 2. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking 4 bales maybe. So I think we're going to have to, and that could be also, maybe we do need to fertilize. But I'm thinking we do need to add another field in. So this worked though. So we can have the land and not the fertilize, and not necessarily have to put down. I mean, if I buy another field, I'm not going to fertilize because once again, it's a matter of money. We're not really making money from this. Fertilization gets you a better yield. I just need it to feed the animals. So let's see, I guess, how much we get and how long these last. But they're not going to last. We're probably still going to have to buy in straw for the year, but we'll see. My wife is vigorously playing with the puppies. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so we got a whopping 4, almost 5 bales of straw, but I've got now straw stuck in my craw. Straw in my craw. Next time we mow, we'll get another bale, so it'll be 5 total bales, but that was less than majorly satisfying. Okay, but anyway, so we have that. I'm going to have to get a field somewhere, or at least turn one of our fields, part of it into, or all of it into straw. Dang it, because 4 bales, I mean, the cows don't use that much, but they do use an amount. So if I'm going to have it last for a year, we need more than just that. So let's take a look. Let's see, I've delivered that. Let's go ahead and feed the cows now because we haven't done that yet and they're mooing. And no, if you're asking, my wife is not all right. There is something wrong with her. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this unloaded. And I need to grab the forklift or the front loader. Babs.
What? I'm not sitting in silence.
We're not gonna sit in silence. So I've got these here. What does she look like? She does look like an Ewok, yes. Puppies look like Ewoks. I think that was the idea with the Ewoks, was to make a character that everybody loved. Wicket the Ewok being the most lovable of all of them. Yub, yub. So I probably should have that closed. Let me. How do I close it? I can't close the back. Unload here. First you need to fill the tool. Yes, okay. Unload here, toggle cruise control. That goes like that. Oh, it was overextended. Okay, I want it like that for now. And nope. All right, now we're gonna put this here like so. Oh, that's pretty. It's coming through the baler. And we're gonna close that up. So now it's loaded, very realistically. And let's spray it up. No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the fun that's going on behind us with the puppies. You have no idea. Oh, wow. It's going to take another whole bale. Is that how you would say it? A whole nother? A whole nother is not correct? No, it's going to take another bale. One more bale. Or another bale. Or a whole bale. 2 whole bales. How about a cup of no, never mind. Shut the front door. What? Yes, dear. My wife's cutting a deal with me. What's the deal? Yeah? Okay. What's that? Go to the store and get you cigarettes? I don't have money for cigarettes.
We don't have money to pay that.
Do we what? We don't have money to pay other money. What? Shall I rob Peter and you can pay Paul? Let's do that then. Yes, I will. She's a pretty, pretty puppy. All right. Okay, and I think, is that it? That's it. So, yeah, straw is not accepted here. That means it's full. So we have gotten all of the stuff done for the day as far as that straw goes, which means nothing. And I'm going to go park this, and then we need to grab the other bales off the field. I'm thinking just to use the front loader to grab them. There's no point in taking the Anderson out because it's like, I love the way the menu pops up and down. This is the nicest interface that they've had. It no longer looks just like an overlay. It's like part of the game now, which they needed to do. All right, let's go grab the front loader and get our bales. And I'm trying to think of what else we need to do. We probably should. Let's see, we've got our trailer. That. I think we're going to buy a forklift today. I love the forklift, and if we're going to be doing packages to deliver from the dairy, then having that forklift helps a lot. So we're going to pick one of those up. Just a moment, folks. My wife had very unimportant information to tell me, but it was cute. She said that I have the same eyeball color as the dog, and that I have cow eyes, and that they're cute. I can't complain. I'm getting complimented, I guess. Should I complain? I shan't. I'm loved. I think her eyes are lighter than mine.
We're talking about Bella now.
Bella has darker eyes.
Cool. Is that just because she's white? Heidi's got softer eyes.
Where's my phone? I'm waiting for Jared to text me because I need to. Hold on. I'm shooting a wedding on Saturday, and I have to get video equipment.
What have I told you about shooting?
And so the guy texted me this morning, was like, hey, can I meet with you to drop the equipment off? And I texted him back, and I haven't heard anything from him. But we'll get together at some point today to get the equipment. Pick this up. And this. That didn't work. Okay, so I didn't like these forks before. I don't like them because they're off-center, but for picking up 2 bales, it actually works pretty well. What? Ugh. Not my wife's being obnoxious. Hee 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 hee. You're 8.5 years old? What? All right, so we're going to drop these off. These 2 bales. Or not. Frig. That did not come off as planned. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Can I do it that way? No. It's just going to pull the bale over. Well, dang it. Push that back. I just want it under the awning. Nope. Oh, but this will work. Here we go. And once again, the logging's going to be great. I can't even pick these freaking bales up. This is why I'm not super excited about the logging DLC. But we'll see. Like I said, the map looks cool. It doesn't look like a map even like one of the things that I saw from the video. But once again, you can't really see the whole map from the video. But from the overviews and stuff, it felt to me like the map was going to not have the ability to like turn the forest into fields. Because my thought was like, oh, you could rent equipment, tear the logs down, earn money, or cut the logs down, and then come back and turn it into a farm. And it doesn't seem like you're going to be able to do that because the fields, the map is really hilly. It's like mountainsides where the trees are growing, and so it seems to me like it will not be a good map for like what would you call that? Like a survival map or doing even any kind of farming on it. It seems like it's mostly just mountains. So it's a risk, but maybe they decided that they wanted to take a risk. I don't know, but to me it seems like I'm not. I would want to turn it into a farm. But maybe it's a tree farm. You just keep planting trees and harvesting them and see how that works. All right, let's go down and pick up our finished product from the dairy. We're going to sell that now, and it still hasn't even been in 1 hour of the day yet. And hopefully by the end of the day, those bales will have cooked, and we'll be able to sell them, but we'll see. I'd like to get them off the field, like I said, so I could do some slurry on those fields before the day is over. Why? Yeah, they do. All right, so there's that. And let's go ahead and head over to the shop. All right, so here's the Manitou. I'm going to pick one up. They have a couple different options. Ironically, out of all the mods I've downloaded, that's the cheapest one. So I'm going to bring the Manitou home. And this is just going to stay at the dairy facility. But once again, since I'm hand loading everything, this makes it so much easier. Like I don't mind spending the money on this because it is worth it. So I'll be back. All right. All right. The exciting part of the episode where I load packages onto a trailer. I won't make you watch all of this. Shut up. You'll get yours. Ta-ra-ra boom-die. Never mind. I'm going to put this over here. I think, yeah, see, there's no other packages coming out. So we have what is from today shall be today. We have aged cheese made in Switzerland. That sounds delicious. Swiss cheese, yes. I actually do not like Swiss cheese in real life. I've tried. I like all kinds of cheeses, but Swiss cheese, it's just too, I don't know. No, it just doesn't have a good taste. I don't. Like I'll have it on a sandwich, but I don't love it. All right. So the good news is I won't make you watch a bunch of this. All right, I'm going to get this loaded. I'll be back in a moment. All right, so we have finished uploading the cheese wagon, cheese and butter wagon. I'll leave that there. And let's go ahead and strap this stuff on. Boop, 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 boop. Get rid of that one out. Whatever. Okay, and then I don't know where I'm going with this. Probably going to Aldi's, I would imagine, or Lidl. But let's see. Who's got the best price for cheese and butter? Where's our statistics? There we go. We have... is supermarket and the only place that takes it is Lidl. So let's go ahead and deliver. Farm delivery. Fresh farm butter. Fresh farm cheese. We have 2,000 liters of cheese, 5,000 liters of butter. I almost wonder, I don't know. The cheese is worth more, but you make more butter. It probably is the same thing as like the greenhouses where you get more of one, it's worth half, but yet you get twice as much, so it ends up being the same. My wife said, "What?" That's how a lot of the stuff works in the game. Everything ends up being worth the same amount of money. They just, because if you get more of it, or you get less of it, and then the price is adjusted accordingly. So everything ends up being the same price. Maybe a little. And they're going to buy our cheese and our milk. Except for that one pallet. $21,000. Actually, that's not bad. I don't know why this pallet won't sell, though. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping would happen, but we'll push that back on. You guys think my tractor's a little oversized for that cart? All right, so I'm going to go hopefully get this back into the sell zone. But I'm actually pretty impressed. That was not a bad take home. I think that was 2 days worth of production. So it makes about $10,000 a day. It's not great, but it's, you know. Gosh, if it was real life, that $10,000, or a month. It's a month, that's right. So that's not bad. Ooh, actually, yeah. The grand total, $23,000 roughly. That's pretty good. Once again, I think that was 2 days worth of production, but I'm not sure. I have to. Let's see. It'll tell us in our formulas here. So let's take a look at our budget chart here. Sold products. Yeah, see, we didn't sell it. We sold in June. We sold $12,000 worth. In July, we didn't sell any, and now it's August, and we've made $24,000. So yeah, roughly $12,000 a month. Hey, I know we'd be in a real good position in life if we were making $12,000 a month, right? So that ain't bad. I went the wrong way. All right, I'm going to head back up to the farm. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Farm Sim Chapman Dairy Farm here in Switzerland. Definitely having fun doing this map, and we make a lot more money with silage, don't we? But the whole point is to have the cows and make money as many different ways as we can. So after we sell the silage bales, hopefully at the end of the day today, but probably maybe early tomorrow, we are going to invest in, I think a field would be my next go-to, so that we can start growing straw for next year for the cows so we don't have to keep importing straw. And we'll go from there. So have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we will see you next time on Chapman Swiss Dairy. Bye.